Hey everybody, okay, so I do not have a ton of time, but I really want to do the vlog today while everything is fresh on my mind. So today Sophie, who is looking adorable, it is freezing cold here, so she is all bundled up in adorableness. um, anyway, today was her she's 4 months old today, woohoo, right? Yay! And she had her 4-month shots today. Not that you can tell because look at how cool she is about it. She's like, whatever, I had my shots, no big deal. She did cry, broke my heart as usual. And then she was kind of just like, Sophie does this thing where she complains instead of crying. I mean, she cried too, but she does this thing where she'll just go, meh, meh. Or she'll just kind of like tell you that she's upset. Like instead of crying about it. She just tells you. She's like, meh. Like she talks to you. Like, we always say that it's almost like she's going, hey. I didn't like it. Hey. Like, I don't know. It's just really cute and funny, right? And she's just such a sweet baby about stuff. But anyway, so, she's sleeping in her crib now in her own room. But I'm going to do a whole super vlog about that. But yay. And then, oh, let's see. She's still eating the same amount, as I said in my last update, at 15 weeks. And, yeah, so anyway, that's the one thing like I wanted to discuss was that, so we went in today, and my husband and I last night were taking bets about how much she weighed. I guessed 12.5, he guessed 12.8, right? And the reason why I guessed 12.5 is because I was like, okay, all those 3 to 6 month clothes, or the clothes that say just 6 months, therefore like 12.5 pounds and up. And I knew that they were all like too big on her, right? But lengthwise, they're fitting her better. So I was like, oh, you know, she's probably on the low end of that. And, and anyway, so we went in and I was having her weigh, and she weighed 10 pounds, 10 ounces. That's really bad, actually. She weighed like 10.2 or 10.4 at her 2-month appointment. God bless you. So she hasn't gained almost anything. And that's bad. And okay, she did have a growth spurt, right? So she's taller, a lot taller, right? And so let me demonstrate. Huzzah! Poor baby. She doesn't want to stand up. I think her legs probably hurt. She's staring at stuff right now. And so anyway, I was shocked, and so was her doctor. So here's the thing. So babies who don't, okay, and that puts her in less than the 3 percentile for weight, right? Okay, so here's the thing. So babies who are like thin or who are in the small percentile for weight, that's not really a big deal, right? Not really a problem. The problem comes if they're not like, because they said some babies are just always small. I was a small baby. I wasn't ever short, and she's not short at all. But I was always little. Like, you know how they say typically you'll double at about 6 months? And of course not all babies do or will, and that's not a big deal. But typically babies will double at 6 months, etc. Well, I was 7'12" or 7'11" or something like that when I was born. And I weighed like 18 pounds, 17 or 18 pounds on my first birthday. But I was perfectly healthy. I was just small. But my growth, my weight gain was always pretty like steady. And see, Sophie's weight gain is not steady. It was steady. Like the last time we went in and she she was like in the 20-something percentile for weight, which is not that low. But, you know, just a little thinner. But her weight gain had still been, her weight gain had been progressively getting more, kind of at the same pace. So, it's like I said, the thing is not a big deal if your baby doesn't weigh a lot. Not a big deal. But, basically, for 2 months, she hasn't gained almost any weight. And that's really crazy. So, the doctor was, like, being really cool about it, but she was like, yeah, she needs to come back in a month. And so, instead of going back for her 6-month appointment, we're going to go, which we'll still do for all those vaccinations and things, but her 6-month well, but she's going to go back in at 5 months. The thing is, I know it's, okay, see, I still am nursing, and, but I know, because that was the first thing the doctor was like, she, you know, she could just tell, she was like, woo! You know, she was like, are you still nurse? Like, what's going on with that? And I was like, I promise it's not like a supply issue, because my supplies, you know, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about it anymore, and I still don't really want to, but I still nurse, but we also supplement. So she's getting both formula and breast milk, and and she gets breast milk in a bottle too, right? And she always eats the same amount, and she eats a lot. She doesn't throw up much food. She's not a throw. She spits up sometimes a little bit more than I'd like her to, but usually not much at all. Usually just the normal amount. And I've been around a lot of babies, so I kind of know what's normal or what's typical. There's nothing out of the ordinary. She's not throwing up a lot. She has she does that a lot now, guys. Her bathroom, like, they're frequent and good, how much she goes to the bathroom. I mean, everything seems normal. And to me, I felt like she was eating a lot. So I'm really confused. So the doctor did say, she's like, you know what? Maybe she clearly grew height-wise. The doctor's trying to see the goodness. She's like, she probably just had this crazy growth spurt and didn't shoot up in weight, because she grew so tall. And, even though her height's not that tall. But, like, for her, she grew, whatever. So she doesn't want to, like, freak out. She even told me I don't need to do anything different. She said that offer her, after I nurse her, try to offer her either some extra breast milk from a bottle or formula if I don't have any, to try to top her off. She also wants me to try to make her eat every 3 hours, but not at night. She said I don't need to wake her up at night. We don't need to be that concerned yet. But, she really should have gained some more weight. Like, that's really crazy. And it's no wonder. I swear, guys, every time people see my baby, they're always shocked. They're always like, how old is she? And I'll tell them, and they're like, oh. They always think that she's so tiny. They think she's a lot younger than she is. And the only thing that's a giveaway is, like, clearly developmentally, she is her age. Like, what 2-month-old baby acts like this? Is all can sit up, hold their head up, no big deal. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? So developmentally, it's very obvious that she's an older baby, but size-wise, people get confused, like, all the time. Like, if she's just lying there sleeping, and I tell someone, oh, well, now she's 4 months, but if I was, like, 3 months, they were, guys, every single time, in real life, and, like, in the videos, it's probably hard to tell, but in real life, people always think she's younger. They're always like, she's so small. And, I never really thought anything about it until now. I'm like, But like I said, and I know some people are going to be like, oh my gosh, it's probably the nursing, but it's not, because we're giving her formula too. So, I don't know, I don't know if she's a skinny, and the thing is though, like, I don't know, I guess there's nothing to worry about too much yet, because clearly she's very active and wiggly and healthy and super happy, and I bet she just had a crazy growth spurt. Yeah. But it's still kind of like, you don't like hearing that. Like, I was like, she doesn't even weigh 11 pounds and she's 4 months old. Are you serious? Like, and I know that there are a lot of babies who don't weigh that and they're 4 months old, but it's like, considering that she weighed over 10 pounds at 2 months, she should, it's like, what? But, yeah. So, if you have babies who, like, their growth just suddenly, like, their weight gain just, I don't know, like, shifted off and went off of normal, let me know so I feel better. But, and what's really funny is her legs have gotten so chunky. They're adorable. They're like little chunky knees. So I was like, she looks like she's gained weight. She does have a thin baby stomach though. Like all those little roly-poly baby stomachs I see on these cute little chubby tummies. I'm going to show you guys her tummy. Look at her tummy. That's her tummy. See? It's not like a lot of babies' tummies. It is thinner. But she's still like, look, she's got chubby little cheeks. She spit up just now. Really? Really? All over my hand? In front of all YouTube? She's like, yeah, what? What of it, Mama? I'm amazing. Well, anyway, so I mainly just wanted to say that. But besides that, she's super healthy. She took her shots like a trooper. Everything else is getting bigger. She hates tummy time, you guys. She hates it. She hates it to the point where she, like, when we do tummy time with her, she just eventually just lays down and doesn't actually practice. So she's not getting, like, the benefits of tummy time. And we have tried and are trying everything imaginable. We put toys under her face. I do her on my chest instead. I put her on my knees. I do boppies. She hates it. So she just lays there. So every time, like, I'm like, oh no, she's not getting what she needs for tummy time. Then, of course, today the doctor puts her on her stomach and Sophie just lifts her head up. And I was like, I swear she won't do that for me. Like, she just lays down and gets angry. I don't know, but she loves to stand. She stands constantly, and she loves to sit. And I don't mean just sit up with you holding her. She will not, like right now, you can see, she's not leaning back. She won't lean back. She pulls herself up into a sitting position. What is it? Oh, I'm not making her animals talk. She's also like that. She's a little bossy. She likes to tell you what she wants. Here are your animals. Yay, it's animals. Hi, Sophie. Hello. Oh, bugga, 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 bugga. Let me get that drool. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to do another vlog about the sleep thing because it's exciting and I want to tell you guys all about my experience with the crib transition. So yay, but anyway, besides that craziness that I just kind of vented about, she's good besides that. Look at her. She's adorable. She wants something else apparently. Alright guys, so that's it for now and I will do a better vlog later. Alright. Say bye YouTube. Say I'm busy. I got stuff to do. Alright, bye you guys.